Hi, you may have noticed this channel talks about anime. I know, I'm embarrassed too. But barring a few exceptions to get views, I've always made a conscious effort to pick good anime to review. Not for you, I just don't want to watch shit anime. But today, I've decided to broaden my horizons, because the only way to find a true masterpiece is to know what true garbage looks like. So, I scoured the most notorious anime genre to get my answer. We're gonna watch the 3 worst isekais ever made. That's right, 1 TV series, 1 ONA, and 1 movie. This is gonna be good. First up, we have Conception. Itsuki is a high schooler, staying with his cousin's family. On graduation day, he gets a text from his cousin Mahiru telling him to meet her on the roof, where Mahiru proceeds to tell him that what? Why do I have a feeling, based on the country where this is made, that I know who the father is? Just when she's about to tell us the father, a random portal sucks them up in the air, and they wake up in a dusty-ass dungeon. Here, she finally tells us that the father is no one. Apparently, she just started feeling weird and bought a bunch of pregnancy tests, which came out positive. This next scene goes crazy, though. Mahiru's supposed baby then turns out to be a demon, which Itsuki kills. The pair are then brought to the king, who explains that every 10 years, humans are transported to this magic. That's the bullshit premise of this show. The real premise is that there are 12 gorgeous virgin maidens, each with different powers to defeat varying demons. And the only way they can beat them is by making a baby. With this guy. But wait. How? Because when a maiden has a baby with the chosen one, that baby has the power to kill the monster. But wait, why can't the maidens just fight the impurities themselves using their own powers? Because they're women, and women are weak. Doi. Stupid questions out the way, let's get to f***ing. And who better to start with than the gassy goddess herself, Mahiru! Give it up for Mahiru, everyone's favorite cousin. I honestly don't know what's worse. The fact that the first person he's having sex with is his literal cousin, or the fact that she's okay with it. Huh? Begrudgingly, I played the next scene, and if I had to sit through it, you have to as well. It was a lie. Turns out all they had to do was to have physical contact with each other to make a baby. Phew. You know, I feel more relieved than anything. I wonder what other people think. Cock! Cock! Massive cock! Yeah, gonna stop watching this now. Interest gone. I swear to you, the amount of people who dropped this show because they realized they weren't watching incest is baffling. I think I know why this is the lowest rated isekai now. Guys were just horny and got blue-balled. The rest of the show is him pretty much trying to riz his way into the heart of the maidens. Look, I may be relieved, but that doesn't mean the show isn't stupid. In episode 2, he convinces Cancer to have his baby. Oh yeah, the maidens are all based on constellations. Did I mention that? I didn't, because it's useless. Anyway, he tells her that they have to make a baby. And the reason is because Cancer loves children. And since there's only 1 star baby right now, he's gonna feel so lonely. Oh no, poor baby, he's so sad. You fucking stupid little shit, get off me! You're supposed to look depressed. So he gaslights her into making a baby and then tries to fight the dungeon after making a total of 2 out of the 12 required children. He literally committed child endangerment. They get wiped, and instead of training more, they decide that Itsuki's pull game is just too weak. I agree. I totally agree. So he has to do a threesome to make even stronger children. I think I'm understanding the formula. Every episode just has some haphazardly put together way of developing a connection with the girls. Like here, Itsuki tells Scorpio that he likes baked apples, which, coincidentally, is her dead younger brother's favorite food. Wow, that's so hot. I should make a baby with him. Also, 50% of the episode is just this red raccoon making lewd and horny jokes. I can't say anything bad because that's literally my content. Let's just speedrun the rest of the girls at this point. Gemini is a fortune teller. Itsuki doesn't believe in that shit, until she predicts that if they don't make a baby, he will die. Aries is a dominatrix. Leo is a royal. She's a princess, so she's extremely cautious and guarded around everyone. So Itsuki kidnaps her and uses Stockholm Syndrome to get her to f*** him. Aquarius likes making bread. Tauros sends letters and looks like a kid, so skip. Oh shit, I forgot about Pisces. Pisces, he just acknowledges her presence, so she f***s him. Which leaves us with Sagittarius the furry and Libra, which is my sign. I don't know why I even said that. I'm not trying to make a big... Now, Sagittarius is an animal lover, so you're probably thinking, ugh, I bet some freaky shit's about to happen with animals now, right? Well, let me tell you. You a grown-ass adult wondering if a high schooler gets to have an animal orgy? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm getting money from this. I don't know what you're in for. Hey, lock in, gang. And with that, all 12-star children have been born. Now we can take down the dungeon and... Wait! There's a 13th impurity! It's funny because this time they try to gay bait us into thinking the 13th maiden is a guy. I guess in a desperate way to pull a different demographic to the show. Which makes no fucking sense because in the end, the 13th maiden was the super hot trainer of the Star Kids. At least commit to the bit if you're gonna do that. Make him bisexual or something. So how does this anime actually end? Well, they defeat the 13th boss and save the world. Itsuki has some doubts about going back to Earth because 12 is better than 1, but eventually he chooses his one true love, Mahiru, his cousin. And then they all jump into the portal with their kids anyway, so now they're all living on Earth. In the final scene, we see Itsuki marry the 13 maidens, and yes, including his cousin. I'm gonna be honest with my most lukewarm take. This was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever watched. But at least it knew it was being trashy from the start. I mean, if half your episode is a horny rodent making sexual passes at the MC, I'm just saying I'd be hard too. Oh yeah, the raccoon is also a girl now, so make that 14. If he just stayed in Isekai land and just completely gotten rid of the incest, that would have made more sense in my head. Remember when I said they should have just have a gay boys episode? Buckle up, we got an entire hentai with Titan's Bride. We cold open on a basketball game that rivals 2016 Golden State vs. Cavs, 4th quarter, 76-75. There is literally an eternity of time left. Brother, that's at least 3 turnovers.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Now the Cavs have to go 94 feet. Kevin Love down the floor for LeBron James on target. Turns, sends it. LeBron. Yeah! You gotta be kidding me!
You know what's crazy? They actually synced the last minute of the game to the first minute of the episode. It's pretty impressive. Until you realize the shot clock was not working at all. They win, he gets home, we don't even know his name yet, by the way. And then he hears a mysterious voice. I have found you, Troy Bolton. And if you're still wondering if this is bait, just know that I can no longer show you the remainder of this episode without getting demonetized. But here, I transcribed some lines, so let me read it out. Troy gets shoved to the bed as Big Guy starts toying with his noodle. Damn, I don't like it, but my body. You're getting harder, says Big Guy. He gets on top of Troy, pressing their lips together as Troy thinks to himself, his tongue is so big as well. Am I just reading gay fanfic? I thought this was something like Slam Dunk. So episode 2, they explained that the gods banned Big Guy from marrying another Titan. So Big Guy learned summoning magic to bring Troy into his world to make him his bride. And then they just played the exact same scene we saw in episode 1. You're getting harder, says Big Guy. They just played the same scene but put it in his point of view. Cause yeah, let me know what's going on in his head as he commits sexual assault. Before he can commit a felony, he sees Troy uncomfortable and he stops himself. Wow, he's so noble, such a gentleman, not all men. Big Guy proposes an agreement. For 1 month, Troy will stay in Titanland. And if he still wants to leave after that month, he'll let him go. He also promises that he will never do anything against Troy's will. You just said! In this episode, we find out that sex is just normal for Titans, if not encouraged. I'd like to think Big Guy just made this up because he's the prince and told his people, just start f***ing in broad daylight. See, Troy? Everyone's doing it. It's okay. Episode 4, we meet Big Guy's ex-fiancé and You're not gonna believe this. She's a woman. You'd think they wrote her as the jealous ex stereotype, but she was actually there to convince Troy that big guy is just soft guy on the inside. Troy's a bottom though, so there's no way he would know that. So Troy's like, you know what? You're right. Consensual sex. Aha! I knew we'd get a furry episode. So Troy gets sick because the white stuff he drank at the party contains poison that is weak to Titans but is strong to humans. Apparently the poison is heightened by the full moon, so in order to get rid of the discomfort, he has to let it out. Pretty sure there are other ways of letting it out, dude. Like, I don't know, peeing? Oh, I see. He must be sucking it out from his nipples. In order to cure the poison, they have to find another poison to counteract it. I won't bore you with the details, just know that, yes, he does get down with the furry. No, my wolfussy, don't kill him! In the end, they find the other poison, they cure Troy, and the best part is, they get a third partner to join their adventure. Oh, if you couldn't tell, Troy is staying with the Titans now. Let's go! 1 month? More like 1 fucking day. Honestly, my favorite thing from all this isn't even the anime, but the people trying to deny that they watched this all the way through. I don't know why I'm still watching this. I don't find it hot in like any way. Maybe the plot is interesting, I don't know. You're getting harder. Same. I don't even like the plot, I'm just bored. Yeah, it's not like I wanted to finish it. The episodes were just too short, so I just let it play. For 9 episodes. What's even funnier is the people treating this like a try not to be gay challenge. I don't know why I watched this. I'm still straight. I can consider myself straight still, I guess. Didn't get hard as of yet. That's right, I raw dogged this anime. No speed up, no pausing, watched this all the way through. Didn't get hard once. I'm the straightest there is. Also, there is an alarming number of people wondering why Troy isn't pregnant. Bet he pregnant. Yeah, but how is he going to have babies? Yo, how is he not pregnant yet? I don't know, maybe it has to do with the fact that he's a fucking guy? These people are either brain rotted, or Troy was just too much of a twink they thought he had female reproductive organs. Let's reset. I'm sure some of you are clutching your pearls, feeling violated, so let's end things with an anime bit on the tamer side. And by tame, I mean excruciatingly boring. Over the Sky. This anime introduces us to 3 high schoolers. Mio, Arata, and whoever the fuck this is. She appears to be part of the group, but these PowerPoint slides seems to suggest otherwise. By the end of the date, Mio and Arata find a fortune teller and are greeted with the worst CGI I've ever seen. You could stick a spider web to my screen and I wouldn't know the difference. Halfway through the reading, this happens. Dude starts tweaking the fuck out and runs without paying. I'm gonna just start doing that when I go to In-N-Out, like, alright, sir, that'll be $11.95. He didn't even get his food. So Mio gets mad at him, telling him they should end their friendship, and then immediately regrets it. She runs out in the most visually disgusting rain, hoping to apologize to Arata when... That's what you're worried about? Oh, so we're at school now, like nothing happened. Mio finds Arata, but he straight up ignores her and talks to... I still don't know her name. A little while later, they're on the train, but just as Arata calls out to Mio, she gets transported to the most blatant plagiarization of Spirited Away. The world she's brought to is called the World Border, a place to forget her memories and live her best life. But Mio doesn't want to stay, so she has to get a train ticket back to the human realm. I'm gonna stop here because this is the part where the movie goes from mildly entertaining to a complete clusterfuck. What becomes very apparent in the next 40 minutes is the amount of useless shit they chucked in to pad runtime. So Mio can't go back because she can't remember why she wants to see Arata. I know, maybe an entire 10-minute musical number will help. Yeah, they snuck in a whole song and dance in this movie. This doesn't even make sense because she's singing about the fact that she did nothing in her life due to her low self-esteem. Nothing in this song talks about Arata at all. Yet after she delivers those fire vocals, she's given the ticket. I think this guy was just done with her shit and just wanted her to fuck off. Cause need I remind you, she still doesn't remember what she wants to tell Arata.
伝えたいこと思い出したの？どんなことを伝えたかったのか？
Mio is the most insufferable character in this movie, dude. I guess they decided to give her a hearing disability cause she will repeat the last thing any character says bar for bar.
ここは世の境。
世の境？
僕は世の境のガイド。
ガイド？
ミオの望む世界へ。
私の望む世界。
この世帰りの電車の切符と帰りたいって思いが必要なの。
切符と思い。
私はモガリと申します。
あなたがモガリ。
Mio, he just said that! I've noticed this is a pretty common writing trope in anime. I think the term for it was, I'm shit at writing dialogue. This infuriates me more because 2/3 of the movie revolves around her having low self-confidence, which I relate to. A lot. So surely we could have done better than a fucking musical. Like seriously, make use of your world. For a budget of $1 million, you could have let Mio explore the world border where she relives her past on some Eren Yeager type shit. Or, here's a better idea. Focus on Arata instead. Because halfway through the movie, we find out that he has supernatural powers, which is why he saw those cobwebs earlier. But also, they reveal that his dad died trying to save him from the world border when he was little, and that his mom left him at a young age, giving him separation trauma, which is why he'll do anything to bring Mio back. You fleshed out an entire complex backstory for this guy in 5 minutes? But sure, let's spend 40 minutes trying to get Mio's goldfish-sized memory back.
思い出？
Tell me about Arata. Tell me about his family's psychic powers, how he deals with his mom being absent in his life. For God's sake, make Arata the main character. I can't stand another second of...
どうして？
Okay, now what? In the last 20 minutes, we find out the world border is a sort of purgatory for dying souls. Remember when Mio got hit by that car and went to school seemingly fine? Yeah, she was actually in the hospital at death's door. That's why Arata couldn't see her the first time, and the only reason he vaguely felt her presence at the train was because he had underlying psychic powers. It was pretty good. Caught my ass off guard. Just ignore the fact that none of them, including her mom, knew about it because it was all off screen and they just went to school unfazed. But it was good. Caught my ass off guard. Overall, this was just a very, very boring movie. I'll confess I wanted to call it quits twice in the middle. So what did I learn watching these 3 anime? Absolutely nothing. These are the worst for a reason and I hope they never see the light of day. But if you want more of these, comment down below and recommend me some of the worst anime you've ever watched. I'm sure you'd love to see me rage beyond control again. That's it. Bye.